Good day, welcome to Multinet Design. In the continuation of our auditorium Tenerife that we were working on in the Revit. So these are the projects, and this is the form that we have created so far. So the plan and everything we still work on it, but we want to get the concept completely right before we now work on the interior section, so that we'll be able to create fantastic things according to. So we combine all this form together now. So now today what I want to do is that I will transform all these things and make sure that I tidy for the whole area, so everywhere to look neat and look great. So let's move on to the project completely. So I'm going back to, first I need to do is to click on this floor. I'm going to change the material to normal pure white as well. So I'm going to click on structure, then I click on this. So what I do, I come to not cabinet. What was the design I used to? Yes, aluminum one. So I'm going to click that and I say okay, and this thing will be set to normal white like the remaining ones. So what I need now is that I want to create a ground stand for this. So and then I have a step towards it, because this is going to be like a exterior theater part for people that were going to, because there's some entertainment that will be going on here, and I swear I'm going to do that on this place, then cut it off whenever I finish. So first I need to do is to click here and say edit. So at the edit now, I'll come to 11. No, I have it at 10 or 6. Let me say at 6. So I think 6. I have 6 or 5. Is it 5? Yeah, okay, 5. I think I have it at 5. Then edit it here. So I'm going to do this and just crack it to the edge like this. So fix. If it's not fixing, what I don't need to do is to drag it to the point, then drag this to the point. Understand? So to fix that aspect, then you can extend this one, then change the position or change the direction. Do the same thing here as well. They may not be unifying in their way, but doesn't matter, just like do the needful. So if you have this like this that's covering some vision, all what you just need to do, select. If it goes fine, if it didn't go, but you can just select wall, then you pick this wall. It's taken from inside instead of taking it from outside, which is totally wrong. So what we just need to do is that you delete it, or you don't need to delete. You don't need to select, click cancel, then select those line. Then you say move. This time around, you move it from here and paste it to the total edge that you're having it here. So this is there, but does it give you the satisfaction of that condition? The answer is no. So how do you work on that? Let's use this ellipse to do the magic. So click here, just pick from the middle, then come here, then you place it here. So you can mirror this one now. It's supposed to give you the same identity. So you click mirror and you mirror that. If it didn't give you that one, then there's an issue. You can just delete it. Then you do the same way you have done that one. So I connect it from here. Then come to the point where it joins together. Or we'll come to the center. So just do that. Then you trim. So the design process is tedious. So you watch the same process as you have done it. So now this is it. You go back to 3D, that aspect is fixed, but you have an issue. The issue here is that this thing comes out the way it's supposed not to come. So how do we fix that? You can just fixing it by increasing this S16. So here you click to say -16. What do you do? Control Z, please here. So what will you do here? Say minus 16. So that is it. So if it's not confident enough, just like increasing it again to minus 17. I think that covers. So I'm going to reduce minus 17 as well, so that it will be uniform. So I'm going to click 7 and then delete that. So I have it now in completion. So now what I need to do here is that I want to create the step around here. So it's going to be a very tedious step to do, but I'm not going to use because it's going to be a massing something. So what I just want to do is a quick reaction to what side I need to create here. So go to, this is a grid line. Go to this elevation. Yes. So you can create extra one. Let me just create extra one that I'm going to use to follow this part. So I'm going to use this as my reference. So that will be line 7. So what am I doing here is that I will create the part to which this will follow, so that I will have the same curve towards that. So how am I going to do that? I will just select. There are 2 ways to do it. The first one is the first way to do this is how will I call it now? Using a sweep. So let's try that aspect and see whether it will work or not. So using sweep will enable me to do what I need to do, or I use extrusion to fuse the parts together, then later I rotate and assist it and I cut off the area that I don't want from. So there are 2 methods to do that. So I'm going to use, let me use extrusion so that everything will be okay here. So I'm going to say model component, model in place, then casework. I say okay, casework 1. So here now I'm going to use the south elevation. So on my south elevation here, which I have at this junction, so I'm going to change it to hidden line. So which I have here. So you can expand this or this one if you want to, but I'm not going to do that for now. So this is the point at which I want to work on. So I'm going to do extrusion here. So I'm going to use the line 7 and I'll start doing my work from here. So draw the complete down line, then you fix it here. This is going to be a very tedious thing to do, so but it does not matter. So what you need to do is that you step in is 900. So from 900 now you set 3, supposed to have this Thomas step level. So it's going to be 150. That is 180 because this is a large area concentration. So start copying this and then paste like that, paste like that, paste like that. See how big is going to be. It's going to be so much long. So I'm going to copy in a mass, then say copy again. So copy from here to here. Wherever I go, I think I will do the same thing by doing this. So copy again, pick from here, so that it will be more faster instead of me to be doing it one after the other. No, Control Z, select them again. So copy, pick from the back, then come here. So you can imagine that it has already exceeded what it's supposed to. So but click on that and say finish. So that's how long that can be. So you delete this one that is not needed. So just click finish and let us go and see what we have done on the 3D precise. So this is what you have painted, which is 2 logos. Sorry. So if you can just expand this. So expand it. Can you see the expansion? So what I do here is that I'll go to level 8. So level 4 to be precise. That will do for me. So I don't need to rotate this I say control, then I'm going to do the rotation. Let me just rotate it from here first. So if I can have it this way, I think, yeah, this is good. So you can just like trim that. So come to level 5. It's not visible here. It's visible here, level 4. So you move this, or go to 3D. I think that should be a very perfect way to work it. So now go here and move this thing backward. Yes. So when you're moving backward, is that it's not aligned with this. So how do you align that? So what will you do? You click on, then go to level 4. Go to level 4. What level can I see the, yeah, go to level 4. I'm in level 4. Just click on it. I want to check something. This one is not showing me what I'm supposed to see. So I'm going to go to underlay. Underlay now, go to level 4 and show me what is underlay. So this is what I want to see. So I'm going to go to level 4 by selecting this. Then I will say edit. I'm back to level 5. So when I go to level 5, I'll write down edit now. So edit again. So I'm going to level 5. At the level 5, this is where I need to work my magic right. So I will just like rotate from here, then bring the rotation to this point. So I will transfer from here and shift it here. So why I adjust this one inside, I leave this one this way. Where I just adjust some inside like this. I will leave this one this way. Now I've done this one in the simple context and which I know that okay can work for me. So look at it from 3D and you see something that I have issue with. So you can imagine that how can this whole thing flow like this. So that is why you need to do your work with what? With cut. So as you are here now, you just like edit this. Then you come here to do the needful by saying create void. So extrusion is what we are going to use to do the work. So go to level 5. At the level 5 now you select this wall. So inner one, this is it. Then after you have done that one, what will you do next? You say offset, or you copy it from here and paste it here. There's it. Copy it from here, then you paste it here. So you paste it like that, then you spring it to this point. Good. So what I do need now, you cut out box from here. Cut the box out from here. So trim it the way you used to do. So you do the same thing again at this point. Now there might be issue here. The reason is that you're having to, but let's go on. Do not discourage. You start working things out. So I'm going to click here like this. Just like moving this one off. It doesn't have anything to do with it because it doesn't affect all the components you have been creating so far. So what you just need to click finish. It's saying something. So trim this one, then click finish. So as you click finish, what is it saying? So something that he has cut. This one shows that he has cut something. So you also need to change this one. Let's say to 2000. Here we have a big follow. So go to start elevation and see it has cut it off. Then you shift it up. So when you shift it up like that, click finish. Something is there. Say void is not what? Not allowed. So what is it that is giving you issue? So let's say finish. The form family did not cut anything, and void could not erase anything. So what was the issue? The issue is simple. you didn't take what we need to take. So what do we do now? We select it back. We go back to elevation, system here. So what you do, select this one and say void extrusion. Where is the level which level do we do the work? So that is where the work problem start from. So select this one. So the elevation is at 0 level. So you use reference plane to do that. Then how do we do it? Say edit in place, then edit again, edit visibility. So this is where you do your visibility editing, everything. So you click finish. So we want to cut vertical. That is where the whole problem is now. So we click here and we say come to the references is the issue. So you can move it a little bit inside. Why do we have it here? Edit. So we are going to work it out on grid line, and that particular grid line, that is where this grid line, that is where the old things work from. So we say create void extrusion. Take it like this and say 4,000. So let's start from there. So click here and then start to propagate the whole gospel. So click like that. So how do you do next? Click here. So what you just click first and see whether it cuts something. Did it cut? So if you click finish, will it flow? Yes, it cuts. So that's what we do now. And it cuts it. Error cannot be ignored. Cancel. So here is the issue. Edit a model. Cancel now. So edit it or group. Okay, now we do that and say edit this one. So what do we do next? We can like copy this, say copy from here, then paste it here without okay. So that is something as narrow what we are working up here, so which is not good. So we're going to change that, delete it. So we say offset here to 4,000 is small, so we're going to use 8,000 offset. It is small. I think it's 10 that is available. 10,000. Okay, let's say 10,000 offset. Then we're going to now close this up. So just close it up like that. Click finish. Let's see where to close. So cut. So what we do, go to 3D. So everything cuts. Now we go to start elevation. Because it cuts now, we drag it down. So when you look at it from the 3D, you see that it flows too. So the whole thing starts from ground floor, you climb and you continue till you get to this position. So you can now start editing everything one after the other. Any time you are going to get your surface right. So I'm going to do editing for that. So after I've done this edit, I will select edit extrusion. So go back to the level 5. So where I'm going to adjust based on what I'm having here. So I will adjust this one and push it back. I think I can adjust to that level. So whatsoever that remain for good. So it's done. So after I've done with this, just like 3D, look at it from the elevation, south elevation. So you can look at it from the west, maybe east, whatsoever area. So go to west and check it out. Okay, this is it. So you climb like this to this point. So you can select this one now, go to start elevation, then through the axis you just mirror it pure. So you get all these things together. So now you look at it from here, you see that you have what you need to have for that position. So to work on this one, we come here later and do a little bit of adjustment that we're about to do. So at this level now, you can just reduce the height of this, just pick it and say unconnected 16. Just we're going to reduce it to 14,500 pure. So it's come down. So that's how we come around this one. So people climb here step by step, they sit down and do whatever they want to do. So when you look at it from the top here now, you find it's very robust, full and things like that. So the pattern we create here, we are going to repeat it at this level the same way. So but here now we're going to edit this a little bit so that it will accommodate whatever we want to do. So we are starting our journey from inside out by clicking here. We follow this reference plane, draw this man down. So it's not going to be like bogus like that one, but we are still going to work by that. So this one is going to call it like a fee point. So this is what we be doing here now. So we like trim this one, select this, then mirror it. So do the same thing that we have done here. Good. So finish it. So what do we do here is the same thing we did here, we are going to do here. So instead of us to be doing dragging and stuff, we're just going to pick and then fix it straight up to this place. But this one around now is not going to be like step by step to the top, because there are some issues we are going to be tackling here. We're just going to have a baseline of structure that people can like climb, then come, climb, then come, climb, then come, because it's not going to be like the pattern. So let's go on and do the needful in the next episode. But for now, we stop at this part. So we'll see you now in the next episode where we are going to create this one. So for the error and everything, just for the learning process, you can imagine. So if you don't have that and you are doing your own, you start complaining that okay, I did mine, is not working. So when the creator do make a mistake like Quebos, all you need to do is to stick with the techniques of what you know. That is why this development is bringing the details of every techniques out without doing any editing. So thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you.